It was always quietest at Rankin's farm just before dawn. All the animals were fast asleep, including one little monkey on a campout with his friend.
Come on, George. Let's check the animals. The chickens are following Mom. Check. The pigs are wallowing. Check. And the horses are eating. Again. Check. Good idea, George. If we hurry, we can ride the tire swing before breakfast. What happened?
Looks like the rubber gave out.
Well, it was old. It's been there my whole life. Wow, that would make the most giantest tire swing in the world. Can we have it, Grandma?
I was going to use it as a planter.
Good idea. What if we trade you for it?
Trade me?
Mm-hmm. We could, gather the eggs for you. All week. And you give us the tire.
I could use more time to spruce up the farm stand. But Jagger the rooster, I'm not sure he'll let you in the yard. He's pretty protective of those hens.
Yeah, one little rooster's no match for a girl and a monkey.
Okay, if you think you can handle it, you're now the official egg gatherers.
Thanks! Come on, George!
That rooster reminded George of a wiener dog who was very protective of his lobby, but with feathers and a beak. George knew how to handle him. But Hundley was nothing like this.
Quick, George, run!
Jagger only allowed Mrs. Rankins in his chicken yard, and this furry person wasn't her.
We are the official egg gatherers. We can do this. It's just going to take a plan. Those are the nesting boxes. It's where the hens lay the eggs.
They had to get those eggs out without Jagger catching them. It was going to take something special to outsmart him.
That's why chickens are so lucky. I wish I could be so clucky. That's why chickens are so lucky. I wish I could be so lucky.
Distracting did not work.
Who wants a snack? Delicious! Whatever this is that you eat.
Apparently, Jagger wasn't hungry.
Earning that tire is going to be harder than we thought.
The zucchini muffins are ready, George. Your favorite. Are you all right? Aw, her tooth, huh? Yeah, you might have a cavity there. We'd better see the dentist. Oh, I'll grab the muffins.
Gnocchi didn't know what language George was speaking, but it wasn't cat.
Hi, you two.
Hi, Dr. Chu.
I'm glad you came in. Don't worry, we'll get rid of your toothache. Oh, this is a model of what your teeth look like. Your incisor teeth bite pieces from food. Your canine teeth hold and tear food apart. And your molars grind food. That's plaque. It contains bacteria.
Oh, bacteria are germs.
That's right. And these germs feed on the food bits that get stuck in your teeth, especially sugar. The bacteria make acid that can create holes in your teeth. Cavities. Don't worry. I know you're a good brusher. Fluorite toothpaste usually keeps them away. Dan, can you get George ready?
Sure. This way, George.
Be a good little monkey patient.
Go on. You can climb into the chair. Oh, I didn't mean... okay. This is a saliva ejector. It's like a little vacuum cleaner to keep your mouth dry. And this squirts air and water. Oops. Dr. Chu wants me to take an X-ray to see if you have any cavities. This protects you while I do it. This is a digital sensor. Open. Now, bite down and hold still. Oh, you won't feel anything. It's just like when someone takes your picture. Excellent. Open. Yep, those are your teeth. You sit back and relax. Dr. Chu will be right in.
George's toothache kept him up all night. He sure hoped the dentist could find the problem. George remembered that spaceship. He and Gnocchi rode it through his body to find germs like toots that made him sick. Maybe they could find out what was making his tooth hurt. George wondered if all cats could drive as well as Gnocchi. This felt squishy. It had to be his tongue.
We love sugar, that's the truth, especially when it's on the tooth. Yeah! Yummy!
These creatures looked familiar to George. They seemed a lot like Toots the germ. George loved visiting the firehouse. There were so many things that made noise. But today, George was being a very, very quiet little monkey. Because the Firehouse Band was rehearsing for the annual pancake breakfast.
Hold it, everybody. This music's kind of, I don't know, lacking in something.
Yeah, like oomph and pizzazz.
Exactly.
Oh, we'll get it. Let's just try it from the top. And a 1 and a 2.
George was doing a pretty good job of being quiet. So far.
Wow!
George, you solved it.
That sounded great! You sure did. We needed some bang with our bounce.
Nothing like the cymbals to add pizzazz to music.
Hey, how about playing the cymbals with us at the pancake breakfast, George? You're gonna love them. The sound comes from the vibrations moving through the metal when...
He's way ahead of you.
You ready to try playing along with us?
Okay, let's do it. And a 1 and a 2. Hold on, George. George! George! The music's played in beats of 4. Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 4th beat, you clang the cymbals. 1, 2, 3, clang. 1, 2, 3, clang. Got it? Okay, here we go. And a 1 and a 2. 1, 2, 3, now. Great. 2, 3, now. You've got it. Big finish, George.
Terrific.
Wow.
Sounds great.
That was beautiful.
Practice as much as you can, and you'll knock 'em out at the concert tomorrow.
George got so excited, he forgot about the 1, 2, 3 part.
Hi, Mr. Zubel. Mrs. Pippin. Hey there, Hunley.
Just wondering if everything's okay.
Huh?
All that racket?
What?
The noise? The noise?
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. George is practicing for the pancake breakfast at the firehouse.
Say, George, is it possible to practice a little more quietly?
George wanted to cooperate. But those soft little sounds weren't going to cut it. He needed a big, loud...
Maybe you should find somewhere else to practice, George.
Monkeys love Scotland. It's a country with interesting clothes. Fun musical instruments. And a monkey's uncle.
Step lively, laddies. The Highland Games wait for no man.
Uncle Tam!
That's Loch Ness, Georgie. Loch is Scottish for lake, and a bonny loch she is indeed.
Loch Ness? As in Loch Ness Monster? Don't worry, George. It's just a story.
Well, no man can say for sure. Could just be a story. But on the other hand, for hundreds of years, people have cited the prehistoric beast that inhabits the deeps of the loch.
Well, maybe we could take in a little monster watching after the Highland Games.
But George couldn't wait. If there was a Loch Ness Monster, he was going to see it. Even if it meant missing part of the Highland Games.
Wow, I can't believe they can throw those giant logs like they're sticks.
The caber toss is an old Scottish tradition, and a tradition for our family as well.
Amazing.
Aye, but there's one wee problem. I got myself all practiced and ready, but woke up this morning and my back's a wee bit sore. Oh, I thought the family tradition was to end here and now. But then I remembered who was coming.
Who?
You!
Me?
The family tradition shall remain unbroken.
You want me to... You mean I'm gonna throw that tree?
Oh, thank you, lad. I'm touched. Ooh, a dark shape. Oh, it's just a bunch of birds. But keep looking, Georgie.
Sure, you can go look.
George wanted to be the first monkey ever to see the Loch Ness Monster.
Oof. That's it, nephew. Oh, you've got the family touch. I can see it sure as day.
Oh, boy. Monster?
You found the Loch Ness Monster? Where?
Where, George?
I cannot see it. Ooh, look at that, Georgie.
Oh, my goodness. It's... Scuba diver.
Oh, that's just Ewan MacDonald. He's always diving in the loch. Well, we better be getting back. Keep a looking, Georgie.
George loved the way the Rankins had a special home for each of their animals. The pigs lived in the pig pen. The chickens lived in the chicken coop. And the horses lived in the stable. But George had never seen that pen before. What kind of animal lived in there?
Hiya, George! Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to scare ya. Hey, you know what all these are here for? People are going to sit on them for the Hoop Nanny! George, are you telling me you've never been to a Hoot Nanny before? Oh, yeah, well, neither have I. But this year, it's at our farm, so I can stay up late and go. And Grandma says there's gonna be music. And dancing, even. Ooh.
That night, George couldn't stop thinking about the hootenanny when he heard a hoot. Maybe the hoots were here for the hootenanny. Either way, it sounded like an owl, and George had to see it. Where was the hoot coming from? Could it be from inside the jug? It was too dark to see anything, but George sure could hear it. Maybe this jug was an owl's special home. It must be a baby jug owl. George wondered if anyone was taking care of it. He decided he would. He'd keep it warm. He fed it and snuggled it to bed. The jug owl was quiet. It must have fallen asleep. George couldn't wait to tell Allie about it.
An owl, huh? I can't see it. There is an owl in there. You know, an owl small enough to fit in that jug has got to be a baby. So there's probably a mommy jug owl nearby. Good idea. Maybe she's in the barn in one of Grandma's old jugs. Yep, it's owlless. The mommy jug owl must be in a different jug. Not in here either. We found the mommy!
George and Allie were ready to show the jug owl family a good time.
The jug owls have had a long day, George. Maybe it's time for the baby to take a nap.
George, have you seen my valve oil?
Shh!
Oh, sorry, I didn't know your jug was sleeping.
After the nap, George and Allie were ready for more play.